Because believe me, like, the reason why the system is anti-birth, actually, let me go off tangent a little bit because I'm going to tell you some shit. The reason why the system is anti-birth, again, the Saturnian matrix, what is its core kind of like fundamental? Control, yeah? Because it seeks to control, and because, you know, once we seek to control, the control controls us because we are just interacting with ourselves. So if I try to control something, I'm only controlling my own reflection, and the control is actually being done to me. So when you harm somebody, you're not harming them, you're harming yourself, blah, 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 blah. So when we find ourselves in a system that is anti-birth, right, it's a form of control, ego-based, yeah, because we're trying to stop the natural flow of things. We're trying to stop the natural order. Yeah, we're trying to stop the experience of consciousness here. Imagine the fucking arrogance, bro, and the fucking gall of us trying to do that shit. So it manifests itself or crystallizes itself in the physical as fuckers and arseholes like Bill Gates going around Africa and fucking, you know, sterilizing women and fucking, you know, giving people money to not to have children and fucking incentivizing single mothers and breaking up the family. Guys, it transcends the surface, bro, because the Saturnian matrix, yeah, the ego knows that the more of us that actually filter through and are crystallized here, the more likely it is, yeah, that ones that are truly aware, that random configuration of pure awareness will show itself. Guys, what I'm telling you is, bro, if you've not listened to anything I've said, what I just said is seriously important. I know I like to play. Because think about it. If it's a randomized fucking system, it's best to just stop the flow rather than ending up with configurations that are impossible to control. Configurations that are beyond the standard run-of-the-mill human. Configurations that are beyond intelligence. Configurations that are beyond power. Configurations that transcend the matrix. If this modern time was, I know Jesus didn't exist, blah blah blah, but if this modern time was the time where we knew that potentially a being will be born fully enlightened, they wouldn't even have to go through awakening, yeah, what would the system do? A system represented by King Herod, what would they do? Would they not try and stop the flow of births? Would they not kill all firstborn children? Would they not break up the family? Would they not go and sterilize mothers? Would they not incentivize single mothers? Would they not take men away from the home? Would they not fucking emasculate men? Would they not make it okay for men to be women? Would they not hyper sexualize society and turn men to women and women to men? Would that not happen? It's a question, bro. Let's use our brains, guys. So history, that it's not history repeats itself. You are not in a linear place. That's why days sometimes feel long and short and shit like that. Time doesn't exist the way you think it is, bro. Time is not even real at all, bro. Do you understand me? Me, I'm dropping these jewels not for you, man. Future generations will come and they'll be like, man, thank you, bro. I'm telling you the facts. You know, you understand? They've brainwashed people. They've brainwashed the masses. The ego has done that. Oh no, you can't look after the children. We live in a world of abundance. Oh no, you have to only have this amount of kids. Oh no, you can't do this. Oh no, how are you gonna survive? Bro, we live in a world of abundance. The fuck are you talking about? The light itself is trying to fucking express itself here. Think about it. There are abortion clinics, yeah? There are fucking places where you can go and fucking kill a child, bro. Kill a child. And they go and talk about, oh, actually, let's increase the age at which we can kill children. Imagine that, bro. You know? People that harm children are walking around free, bro. So based on what I've just told you, take a higher level perspective look at what's actually happening. Addiction to the story, addiction to the flesh, addiction to the ego, trying to control the flow of life to prevent a possible configuration appearing that will usurp the throne of the ego. Higher awareness coming through. So we have to crush it. And that's what we are seeing all around us, bro. They'll rather teach children about sex in schools when these children don't even know basic mathematics, bro. They don't even know basic survival skills. They can't even cook an egg. They can't even fucking stitch a wound. But let's teach them about their dicks and fucking penises. Let's corrupt them. So they'll be obsessed with sex, but not the idea of family and procreation and bringing life into this place the right way. Baffling, bro. My job is to give you the jewels, bro. What you do with it, I don't give a fuck, bro. But I'm supposed to tell you. Don't believe the hype about what a fucking message or messenger sounds or looks like. Don't believe the hype about it. Don't believe the hype about the messengers have already been and gone. There are messengers walking around you. There are messengers alive right now. I am one of them. Anybody that wants to argue with me, they can come. It's facts, bro. 10 out of 10, bro. Daily. Do you understand? Because the work is not finished. You know, it doesn't end with you. You're just a physical vessel. You're gonna fucking break down. Yeah, but when we actually level up, yeah, our awareness and we see what the game is like, the configurations that will come after us will be fucking mega fucking, oh my god, there will be nuclear atomic bombs of fucking intelligence and fucking awareness, bro. I'm telling you. You see how I like to play and I freestyle my shit? Now imagine me fucking knuckling down fucking lecture mode proper, preparing lectures and shit, and multiply that by 1 trillion. That's what I'm talking about. You can't even imagine it. Do you understand? And we all have a part to play in it, bro. We all have a part to play. Higher awareness doesn't just finish with you, it's work. Yeah? Spread the message. Be a physical representative of the truth and the knowing and the awareness. Live it. Embody it. Don't just talk about it. Yeah? Don't judge them. Yeah? Don't judge the sleeping ones. If you can help them, help them. Maybe that's your role in the game, bro. Do you understand? And let's protect the future generations, bro. Without them, the game's done, bro. Don't support stupid shit. Don't support stupid shit. Don't support stupid shit, bro. So many women and so many men have bought the fucking lie of the ego. You know, childless. You know? Maybe you have a fucking key component that could have been, bro, that could have been the person that could solve a problem right now. But the ego tricked you out of your fucking inheritance, bro. You believe the hype, you believe the fucking system, you believe the ego, you believe this illusion called government, you believe the illusion of the, oh my god, bro, what are you doing? You live in a world of abundance. If you can't see it, then you don't see it. But if you can see it, it's right there. You can train a bird to live in a world of fucking limitation. Even though it's surrounded by abundance, it won't see it. Do you understand? You can train a fucking lion in captivity and give it fucking scraps of meat, and it will think that that's the only way it can eat. So you release it into the wild, it will die of starvation because it will think, oh, what is this? This is not food. Because it can't see the abundance all around it. That's what's being done to you. because we've believed our egos, bro. Anyway, family. Shut up, man. People. Anyway. It's always with love, man. And, yeah, keep the fire burning, man. Keep the fire burning. The work is not finished, you know. There's a lot more to go. Let the stupid people and the asleep ones that want to live in ego, let them live in ego. They are due for deletion, bro. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. If you've been rocking with me, you know I don't fucking miss, bro. So yeah, facts. But those of you that are doing the work, keep doing the work, bro. Keep doing the work. The work is not found in yoga and crystals and shit. Is found in embodying the truth. Yeah, live the truth. Yeah, the truth will always set you free. Awareness will always set you free. Live it, embody it, be it. Yeah, spread it. Yeah, instill it in your children. Yeah, don't engage with egos, bro. Do not engage with the ego. You engage with egos, people that live in fucking illusion. Even when you win, you lose. Don't do it. Don't play any games with the fucking system. Yeah, don't fucking sign your life away to them or nothing. Yeah, you are sovereign. How the fuck you sign a contract with them? Who the fuck are they, bro? Fuck the state, bro. The only reason why, if that makes you think, well, what are we supposed to do? Then you're not thinking wide enough. You're not thinking big enough because you are conditioned. You are like the lion that's been eating fucking ribs the whole time. That it finds himself in the Serengeti and he's like, well, what's this? This is not food because you just don't know. Do you understand? We put the government there. We don't need to listen to it. We are sovereign beings. Yeah, we put it there because of control. Let go of control. Don't control anybody's life. Don't control nothing. Let life flow. Let life be. Do you understand? Any control mechanism is Saturnian matrix. Fucking fuck it off. Do you understand? Elevate your mind. Elevate your fucking awareness. Live in oneness. Live in truth. Live in power, bro. And I'll see you at the top, bro. Peace. So just to add a little bit more on the reason why birth prevention is such a big thing and celebrated in the world we live in is because there's a massive, actually, look at it this way, yeah, the push for birth prevention, especially by these egomaniacs like Bill Clinton and, you know, the Planned Parenthood people, the politicians, governments, so on and so forth, medical professionals, etc. They're all egomaniacs. They live in low vibrational states, demonic energies, really. And the real reason is, I told you, the ego would rather you destroy your experience than actually become sovereign. It's a fact, yeah. Your animalistic side will rather you die than you actualize and come to full kind of enlightenment or awareness. You know, become sovereign. Because the ego fears true sovereignty. Because true sovereignty requires sacrifice of the illusion. You have to sacrifice the illusion in order for you to become sovereign, yeah? So control, identity, and comfort must go. If they don't go, you're living in illusion. You're kidding yourself, okay? And raising a being is a creative act beyond the ego, because you are raising a being, yeah? It's unconditional. There's no reason, there's no like gain. It's like you're raising a being in order for them to actually come here and become sovereign, express and experience, yeah? It's a creative act which transcends the ego. But those people that are trapped in illusion, they seek self-preservation over self-expansion, yeah? So they'll rationalize all the reasons why in the world, all the reasons in the world why they shouldn't do it, or there's not enough food, there's not enough water, people are this, people are that, the world is this, blah, 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 blah. But failing to realize that all those narratives that you're parroting back like a bunch of wankers is just fucking propaganda. It's meaningless, doesn't mean anything. We live in an abundant state, bro. And also, you gotta realize that the Saturnian matrix reinforces itself, yeah? and it wants to control the evolution of consciousness into higher states of awareness, right? So basically the ego is trying to stop us from actualizing or enlightenment, basically, yeah, because the Titanium Matrix thrives when human potential is limited. Yeah, fewer higher conscious beings being born means fewer disruptions to the system, right? So if you think about it, all these, abortions, fucking birth control, this and that, do you know how many geniuses have been fucking flushed down the toilet, bro? Do you know how many fucking creative geniuses have just not been allowed to express because we're damming the flow of the river of consciousness, right? Just because of a story that the physical being, i.e. the ego, is attached to. Oh, I won't be able to look after them. But again, in order for you to reach sovereignty, you must sacrifice illusion, which is comfort, control, and identity, yeah? If you really want to look after them, bro, if you have to go and fucking get a piece of land and fucking grow your food, you will do that, yeah? But you're not willing to sacrifice one of them, so you rather play the fucking ego game. So really, it's not the system, it's not the government, it's not the external world, it's you. Yeah, let's not fucking lie. Yeah, so, but some of us, luckily, we do slip through the system and we get here, so it's just the way it is. But yeah, also you gotta realize that birth control narratives often target highly creative, free-thinking populations, rather than people that enforce and reinforce the system's ideology. So if you actually look across the world, you will see the pattern. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, open your eyes, you see it. People that are naturally creative and free-thinking will always, birth control will always be pushed on them, yeah? People that are deep in illusion, deep in ego, that just reinforce the system, they're encouraged to have as many kids as possible. It's a fact, yeah? Cool. And really, there's also a war on creation or manifestation, if you like, because birth is literally manifestation at its highest level. Yeah, it's literally the opening of the shutter for the light of consciousness to hit the physical frame, for it to crystallize into form. Yeah, we're literally bringing spirit into matter. It's the most fucking high level shit on this earth or in this program. But the ego consumes and the ego thrives in consuming reality rather than creating it, yeah? It would rather eat it. It eats itself. Do you remember back along when I told you about the Ouroboros and the true meaning of the Ouroboros? How the ego consumes itself, yeah? Or rather eat itself, yeah? That's it, again, in HD, 4K, yeah? Because this push discourages spiritual self-replication, and instead it promotes self-deletion or self-erasure through hedonism, nihilism, and sterility. People actually celebrate being sterile like it's a thing, like you're literally fucking dummies. Do you understand? Like, being sterile is not something to celebrate, bro. Being a hedonist is not something to celebrate. Being a nihilist is not something to celebrate. It's actually a mental illness, if we're going to call it what it is, yeah? And lastly, the disconnection from the ecliptic, i.e. the circuitry of manifestation, which I've already explained. By rejecting birth, consciousness avoids completing the loop of, coming into this place and ascending, yeah? So it creates a feedback loop where reality becomes more simulated, less organic, and more machine-like. Look around you. Do you see how you created a matrix around yourself by actually falling into the illusion of the ego? So when I tell you that we created the matrix ourselves, it's a fact, bro. So yeah. But basically, the whole point is the ego fears its own death. Yeah, the ego doesn't want to die. Birth, i.e. new life, forces evolution because you have to evolve. Once there's birth, it forces evolution, yeah? It forces evolution. It forces the parents to evolve. It forces the being that's just been brought into this place to evolve. It forces an evolution, yeah? And it kills outdated ego structures because, the structures, the rigid systems around have to be transcended in order for this forced evolution to thrive, So the push for birth prevention is basically an unconscious war against true evolution and manifestation, bro. It's no different from, like I said in the earlier part, King Herod going around to like kill young children, yeah, because he wanted to he knew that the Christ was going to be born and stuff like that, right? It's no different. It's literally no different. It's literally one for one. So when I tell you that these are stories about our own evolution and people want to sit there and pretend like anyway, alright.